So I thought I'd take a look at something interesting here with a couple different methods, if you don't mind. Let's go lapis lazuli. Why has divination and the occultic practices become more popular? Why? Why has it become more popular? Now, Spirit says because people are turning away from traditional religion and embracing spirituality. Well, let's see what it says. Why are people, or why is the occult, why is different forms of divination becoming more popular? Let's go with the first. 1, 2, 3. Why, oh why is divination becoming more popular? So here we have something being led away. There is, this is not people, this is a system in itself, I believe, or some sort of, it's a guided direction. Like there's something, it's not pulling though, it's there. Like this is stationary. When you get a big group of something, that's stationary. That doesn't travel all around the place. But there are people coming from different directions here. There's scatterings, there's breaking off. There's people here, represented here, that are breaking like from family and breaking from groupthink and things of that nature. These are people finding their way. These are people trying to understand humanity and understand themselves. These are people who have always been here but abandoned it because of ties that they had later on in life. These here are people who are institutionalized, so they're probably pastors and things of that nature, but they have also opened their mind to alternative things. But this in particular thing has always been here. And there is a direction to it. It's, again, it's not a pulling though. It's not like Spirit is pulling you to a greater understanding. It's just showing you, if you want to get here, go this way. That's all it's really doing. It's not Spirit telling you what to do. So you have institutions that have been around forever and ever and ever, with the lilies, the tower, and the fox. Here is your manipulation by the institutions. This is also alternatives. Now you can look at anything like foxes are sly. They're cunning. They are, you know, raccoons that just look different. You know, they know how to get in and get out type of deal. But when it comes to institutions that have been there forever, they don't really change all that much. As the anchor pops up, they don't really change all that much. But the fox is adaptive. It can adapt to different circumstances. It can adapt to different climates. It can adapt to different habitats. So this is a well-rounded person or well-rounded creature. So this is not something that is stuck in these institutions like the lilies and the tower. This is something that's been around forever and ever and ever, that's hard to change. They got their rules, they got their staunch dogma and all this, and yet if human beings and our physiology alone does not teach us anything, it teaches that we know how to change and adapt. We live on a planet with seasons. When it gets hot, you wear short sleeves. When it gets long or cold, you put on coats and things of these nature. We know how to adapt. So does the fox. Burkano, Gebel, and son of a mother. I keep forgetting. I'm going to get it. I'm not going to look at the thing. I'm going to get it. AWAS. Is it AWAS? Please tell me it's AWAS. Yes, it is. Thank God. I have been struggling with this one, trying to remember the name. Anyway, Burkano is deceit. Carelessness could be birth and recovery as well. This is gift and greed and briberies, marriage, friendship. And AWAS is reliable, honest, death, weakness. There is again, with the staunch institutions that never change, Spirit is not telling you what to do. It is just telling you that this is the way you need to go should you want to move away from this thing. The thing that seems to be more of a church-shaped begging bowl than a actual church. Four of Cups, Ace of Wands, the Star, the Queen of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. There's a search for security. Here with the Four of Cups, this is accepting what you're given. The Ace of Wands is trying to break from that. This is new actions. The Star, you want something for the future. To water who you are now and to make sure that you maintain something for later down the road. The Queen of Cups, trying to find where you fit in, to be comfortable with your emotions, to not just be comfortable with your emotions, but be command of them. This is the only person, the only cup card that has a lid on her cup. And then the Nine of Pentacles, to find a place where you're safe and secure. So why is it becoming more popular? Simply because the old way is no longer edifying. And that's not a bad, well, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's a thing. It just is. It was never really, it wasn't set up to be a business. And when church and religion and things that are a little more staunch, that are a little more, no, I'm going to say when religion turned into a business, it became ineffective. Because you don't have all of your mind on your constituents. Half of your mind is based upon spiritual need, and the other half is based upon financial gain. And you cannot rule it that way. So when it became a business, it started to fail. And that's why people are breaking off from it. Never, I mean, you know, you have hypocrisy and blah, blah, blah. But when you started to inject business sense into churches, that's when it died.